For family physicians, because we manage such a wide spectrum of ages and demographics and genders, there's so much to keep track of. And where the true performance comes in is it really allows us to be mindful and keep track of the things that are key markers for wellness for our patients. On a daily, when I'm in the office, my nurse and I do what we call a huddle. We take a look at every patient that's going to be coming in that day or that morning, and we try to identify what preventative care services they're missing. Where the report comes in is almost like a cheat sheet. So it's another level of information that helps us prepare for that encounter for that patient. Because of where we're situated in Pennsylvania, being in Harrisburg, we provide frontline care. We're almost boots on the ground physicians for many of the populations that we serve, especially populations that are high risk and very vulnerable. And with that comes a lot of health disparities. So disparities in diabetes and high cholesterol and hypertension and heart disease. And where the true performance data comes in is it allows me to keep my finger on the pulse of the preventative care services that those patient populations who are at such high risk really benefit from. I think all of the data that you get is important information. I think knowing when your patients are due for colorectal cancer screening or that they're due for breast cancer screening, I think being aware of who is due for their wellness visits is important because that can actually have a lifelong impact on that patient's well-being in the future. Having the report, I think, as a practice gives us the opportunity to see how are we doing as compared to the health system. And are there areas where we need to focus more of our efforts in? Are there areas that we can pat ourselves on the back on? I think any tool that you can have to keep in the front of your mind the services that they need to keep them out of the ER, keep them out of the hospital, or to keep their chronic disease better controlled is invaluable.